To Oh, what is good, APAC fam? It's your boy Alejandro back again with another coaching call. And today we're going to be going over how to become unstoppable in 2025 because the year is coming to an end and we got to become fucking stoppable. So I'm excited to share this call with you guys. And I'm excited to go into the new year with every single one of you. So this is exciting. So, how to become unstoppable in 2025. So, this is your moment, guys. This is your absolute moment, right? Take advantage of the fact that you're in this group because you guys joined to become the best version of you. So, this is your year to prove to yourself that you can take it up a notch and become relentless. So, just to give you guys an example, guys, when I went on the bulk, I took the bulk too far. And like when I moved back to Florida, I was going through like a slump. And because I was living in Houston, Texas, and I moved back to Florida to help my family out with some things. My little sister got pregnant, and I was just helping my family out like financially for like 4 or 5 months. And helping them took a huge toll on myself. And I ended up getting my own crib in Tampa, Florida. And I let myself go physically. Like I looked like a slob. This is like my face was puffy. I didn't feel good. I felt chunky. And I was like, all right, you know what? I gotta fucking dial the fuck in. I was like, I gotta get my mindset right. I gotta get myself back. I gotta like take it up a notch. And so as you guys see, like once 2024 hit, I decided to make the decision to go pro and I dialed completely in. And that's what led me to do my two bodybuilding shows, qualify for nationals. And as you see, like this is a huge difference. And this is just all within 1 year, within the same year, basically. And so like you can truly do anything you put your mind to. It's just you got to take advantage of the position you're in, position that you guys are in. So like if I could do it, so can you. Like I'm no different than you guys, right? And I'm trying to install this into y'all of like this is y'all's moment. This is y'all's year to really take it up that notch to where like there is no excuses. There is no looking back. Like it's all in or nothing type of deal because life is only getting harder. You guys see it. Life is only getting harder. We're only getting older, right? We're not getting any younger. So like this is the moment that you got to really dial in with yourself mentally and be like, you know what? I'm done playing small. I'm going all in with my goals. And it's not just the physical aspect, it's every aspect in life, right? Whether it's a financial standpoint, physical standpoint, mindset standpoint, everything. Everything in your life is you want to just take it up that next level. And so these are the steps to becoming unstoppable, right? So we need to make your mindset bulletproof, right? Because your mindset here is what we need to focus on because that's like the biggest thing. Talk is cheap. We could all say, oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that in the third. But if your mindset's not in the right headspace, you're never going to achieve the goals that you want to achieve. So we need to make your mindset truly bulletproof. So the first thing is you just start with a solid morning routine. This is huge, guys. I'm a huge advocate on morning routines, right? For me personally, my morning's off, my whole day's off. So like no more waking up late, right? Make this the year you make a decision to go pro in your lifestyle, right? When I say make the decision to go pro in your lifestyle, I mean in every aspect. So going to sleep earlier, waking up earlier. This is going to allow you to like actually start building a routine within your lifestyle rather than waking up, scrambling, you're late, you're rushing to work, and now your lifestyle is hectic, right? You want to make your lifestyle more peaceful, right? Because when you're in peace and tranquility is when you're able to function properly, think properly, and make decisions properly and maneuver in the right direction, right? Back then, when I was used, let me just pull up that photo again. Just go back. If I can go back to the uh just to show you guys here, Alejandro on this left-hand side, I was scrambling, I was waking up late, my mindset was off, I wasn't having a morning routine, my mindset was dog shit. Alejandro on the right-hand side, up every day at the same time, 6 in the morning, doing fasted cardio, having a solid morning routine, not wasting time throughout the day, and dialing in with my mindset. My mindset is what helped me get to here, right? So that being said, the second step is going to bed earlier, right? Your life isn't improving by just scrolling endlessly on social media. When you're laying in bed, why are you scrolling on TikTok? Well, let me just stay up for another 30 minutes scrolling endlessly or watch a YouTube video. No, fuck that. This is the decision. You got to make the decision to go pro to where to now, let me go to bed earlier so I can get a good 6, 7, 8 hours of sleep to wake up earlier and start my day on a positive note, right? So setting up your lifestyle on a solid routine is going to allow you to elevate in every aspect of your life. And I'm not just saying it to say it. I'm living proof of what I'm telling you guys for a reason. So if I'm telling you, if you dial in with your morning routine and your night routine, guys, your lifestyle is going to improve 10x, right? And that being said, with the morning, let's just say you start waking up earlier, right? Start your morning with a win, right? I always start my morning with a win. You want to feel relentless throughout the day, right? Because you got to think of it like this. and I'll use myself as an example, right? How am I able to help all of you guys, right? If I can't even focus on myself, how could I tell you guys what to do or help you guys and elevate you guys and push you guys to become better in your life if I'm not even helping myself? So I got to focus on me first. So the first hour of my morning, I'm meditating, I'm praying, I'm starting my day with a win. So then that way I can have a positive mindset. And then that way I can take care of everybody else in my life, including you guys, my family. I can tackle on problems better. But imagine I wake up in the morning, I'm already stressed out. I woke up late, I'm out of my routine, and then somebody hits me with some BS text message. Or now I'm looking at comments and this and that on social media. Now I'm leading on the day with a negative mindset. So to have a positive outcome throughout the day, you got to start your day with a positive start. So what I like to do is I don't like to go on social media because social media is like the devil, pretty much. If I go on social media, first thing where I could tell the difference. Like if I woke up on a Monday and I started scrolling on social media compared to on a Tuesday, if I don't, my Tuesday is going to be way better. And the reason being is you got to think social media literally destroys your mindset, whether you believe it or not, because you're constantly looking at other people's highlight of their life. So if I'm on social media and like if I'm prepping for a show or something, and I look at guys that are 10 times more shredded than me, now I'm in my own head thinking, oh, fuck, I'm not shredded enough. Oh my God, I'm not rich enough. Oh my God, my business is not as doing good as this guy. And I'm having this negative, I'm starting my day with negativity, right? Fuck everybody else. You got to focus on you. And this is the mindset that I had to have for myself. Like, okay, I got to focus on Alejandro. I can't focus on what this guy's doing, this guy's doing. I got to focus on me first. Right. So that being said, I don't look at social media at all in the morning because it fucks with my mind, right? Subconsciously. And so what I do is I wake up in the morning, I start my day with a win, whether that's meditating, praying, I go for a walk. I enjoy it. I enjoy the peace and tranquility that I have to myself. And then I can tackle on the day. And I feel like I'm stoppable, right? So like when people come to me with a problem, I feel like I can handle it with a positive note because I already took care of myself. So take that in consideration in your own lifestyle, right? Focus on you first. Start your day with a win. When you start your day with a win, your whole day is gonna feel like you're unstoppable, and I guarantee it, right? So if you want to make this year the best year possible, you got to focus on your mindset, and it all starts with having a positive morning routine and ending it with a good night routine. So now the next thing is no more shitty friends. Like this one's huge, guys, right? You have one life to live, one life, right? You know you want to be great, but we all have those friends that aren't working towards anything and it's holding you back, right? Whether you believe it or not, they truly are, right? And it's okay to be selfish, guys. You're here to save yourself, and you are who you hang out with, right? You need to be around people that are working towards goals that are ambitious. Guys, when I started my business and when I started focusing on myself truly, with the bodybuilding, getting myself in shape, I lost a shit ton of quote unquote friends, right? Because they don't have the same drive as me. They're not doing the same shit as me. When I go back to my hometown, all of those people are still doing the same bullshit. And they're nowhere, and I'm not saying this to be a dickhead, but they're nowhere near on my level. Nowhere near on my level. And this is the honest truth. And I like to elevate myself. And if I'm trying to elevate myself and I'm not hanging out with them, they're going to lower my frequency. They're going to bring me down. Whenever I hang, and I'll give you guys a perfect example. I have a best friend that I grew up with. He's basically like a brother of mine. And when I hang out with him, I feel like I start thinking to myself, like, dude, this is not my reality. This is not who I want to be. This is not who I want to be hanging around with. And it's sad to say out loud, but it's the truth. This guy's 28 years old, living at his mom's house still, working, he's a firefighter doing his thing, but he's very complacent. Like when I look at my lifestyle, I want to be fucking great. I don't want to be living at my mom's house at 28 years old. What is that? But there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. I'm not dogging him. But if I'm trying to make it here, if I'm trying to be like my mentors that are living in mansions and I'm trying to build an empire, I can't be hanging out with people living at their mom's house. Same thing with you. If you're trying to elevate yourself and you're trying to elevate yourself physically, mentally, financially, you can't be hanging out with people that are going to the bars every single night. Because hanging out with those type of people is going to bring you down. And no matter how strong you are mentally, they're going to bring you down. Meaning, let's just say you're on your shit, you got your morning routine right, you don't drink alcohol, you're on your diet, you're in the best shape of your life. I guarantee, even if you do hang out with those people and you tell yourself, oh, I won't drink tonight, guarantee if you start hanging out with that person more and more and more, you will start leading into their negative pathways. I guarantee it. It happened to me. I was on my shit. I moved to Houston, Texas. I felt like the guy. I was fucking unstoppable. Started hanging out with the wrong people that I thought were cool friends. And what did I do? I started partying. Oh, I won't party. Started going Thursday. And then I started going Friday. And then I started going Saturday. And then I started going Sunday. And the next thing you know, I started buying tables and popping bottles. And I started doing stupid shit that set me back in life a little bit. And I had an awakening 6 months later. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm hanging out with fucking losers. I can't expect to get here when I'm hanging out with guys that are here. You get what I'm saying? So they're free. Those same people don't have the ambitions that we have. So if you're trying to make it, guys, it's time to be selfish. Now, I don't hang out with anybody that has a negative mindset, that's partying on the weekends, don't have drives, don't have a goal. If they're not hitting the gym, I'm not hanging out with you because I want to be around people that are trying to elevate themselves. Because I know if I'm around people that are strong-minded, that are elevating themselves, that are ambitious, it's going to make me want to work harder. But if I'm hanging out with people that are fucking lazy, they're always being negative. It's gonna make me get negative, and I notice it because when I go back to my hometown and I hang out with some guys, some friends, and I try to be cool with them. They're negative. They're lazy. I start feeling lazy. I start feeling negative, and I'm like, holy shit, what am I doing? I'm not a negative guy. I'm positive. I'm always happy. But you are who you hang out with, and that's the truth. So if you want to truly elevate this year, you got to cut out the shitty friends. And I'm not saying you got to just cold turkey it. Just start hanging out with them less and less and less because you're going to start noticing your life improve when you start elevating yourself. And then you're going to start noticing people come into your life that want to be ambitious just like you, right? And those friends don't come overnight. Like that was a big thing for me when I cut out when I started losing friends and I started like really focusing on myself. I felt lonely for like a good year and a half. I was like, damn, like this is a really lonely path. But I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna fall into this uncomfortability and I'm gonna fall in love with this journey because I know at the end I'm bettering myself, and then the people that I truly want to be friends with will come along later in life. And so I took that year and a half as a time to grow, to become better, to grow my business, to become unstoppable mentally and physically. And each year I've always noticed my life has been improving over and over again. And so that's why I installed this to you guys of like who you hang out with truly dictates your future. And I guarantee it. I promise you guys. So but yeah, that's my biggest advice is the friends thing because that was something that I noticed that was holding me back in a lot of areas. And so yeah, cut the fucking shitty friends out. And then the last thing is never miss again, right? This is the year you got to decide to go pro. Make this the year you tell yourself, I'm not going back. Make this the year that you make the decision to truly go all in with your goals and you never miss again. And what I mean by this is if you want your life to drastically change this new year, then you need to 100% stop missing, meaning no more missing things that you said you would do, like your diet, workouts, being a better person, your morning routine. Meaning, let's just say you're married to your significant other. If you tell yourself, you know what, I want to be a better husband, I want to be a whatever better wife, whatever the case may be, actually put that into work. Don't just say it because talk is cheap, guys. Talk is extremely cheap. But working towards it every single day is what matters. Because your goal is to become the best version of you every single day. It's all about becoming 1% better. So you got to make the decision to never miss. Meaning, if I'm trying to be a better boyfriend to my girlfriend, I try to tell myself I'm going to become better today. Because yeah, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not the easiest person to live with because I'm constantly grinding on my business. Sometimes I'm frustrated, and sometimes my frustration leads to me being mean to her. Sometimes not like I'm not beating my girl, but I'm just saying like sometimes I can be maybe answering a rude way or maybe give an attitude, and those are things I need to work on internally. And I'm being vulnerable with you guys because I'm honest, and that's the truth. And my girl calls me out. She's like, "Oh, well, you didn't have to answer me like that, this and that," and then I sit back and I realize like, damn, I shouldn't have answered her that way. But every day I try to improve in that way. So I told myself I'm going to make the decision to never miss. I'm going to become better spiritually. I'm going to become better as a boyfriend. I'm going to become better as an athlete to step on stage to win a pro card. I'm going to become better in every aspect of my life. And I'm going to make the decision to never fucking miss because that's what's going to truly elevate myself. And so I want to give you guys another perfect example. And this is from a business perspective. So I have a friend, yes, he's actually my neighbor, and he also has a coaching business himself. He works with in a different niche. And just from a business standpoint, my friend, I've known him for a few years now, and he's been, making let's just say 10 to 15K a month. And I like to use this as an example because I'm like, wow, this is crazy how he changed his life. And when we're talking, he's like, yeah, man, I wanted to stop playing small. I knew I had a bigger purpose in life. He was waking up late sometimes, wasn't consistent with content, sometimes would miss his workouts. He was out of shape sometimes throughout the year. And in 2024, he just told me he made the decision to go pro, meaning every day he would wake up at 5:30 in the morning, no matter what. He hired a coach, got into the best shape of his life, never missed with content, posted every single day. He literally dialed in with everything in his life. He improved as a boyfriend. He lives with his girl now. He's like, works on his relationship. He takes her out. Made the decision that every Friday he's gonna go on a date with her, and he does not miss. Everything in his life is routine. He lives by a routine, and he went from making 15K a month. Now he's making 70,000 a month. And it all changed by focusing on his mindset, by focusing on himself internally. And I took that. I was like, holy shit, like this guy is like he's like Batman. You know what I mean? But, and I asked him, so what was the biggest thing that you changed? And he's like, I decided to go pro and I decided to never miss. Meaning, if I'm on a fucking trip and I get back, let's just say at 1 in the morning, but I told myself I'm gonna wake up at 5:30 in the morning. It doesn't matter how tired I am. I wake up no matter what at the same time every single day because I want to elevate that much faster. I want to become that fucking guy that never misses and says the things and does the things he said he's gonna do. And he went from literally making 15K a month to 70,000 a month. That's just wild to think from a business perspective. That's wild. And he did that within literally 6 months to a year. So the reason why I'm telling you guys this is because I'm talking to you guys not only from experience, but from people that I surround myself with that are elevating themselves in every aspect of life. So if you want to become the best version of you, take this actual conversation serious, take this call serious, and make the decision to go pro this year, where you never miss, right? To become a new version of you, you need to destroy the old you and embrace the uncomfortability. Meaning, when you want to become the new version of you, you're not going to be the same person you were last year. And it's going to be uncomfortable. But if you lean into that uncomfortability where you're dialing in every single day, that's going to be your new norm to where you never miss, to become where you're unstoppable. You never cheat on your diet. You never miss a workout. You never miss a cardio session. You're never late to work. And this goes into even in your work life. No more being late to work. No more fucking making excuses for yourself. No more being a bad boyfriend or a husband. No, we're trying to elevate in every aspect of life, guys. Right? So don't let this be the year where you stay the same as last year. Right? The goal is to consistently be leveling up because your life is literally like a video game. Let's just say we're on level 5. The goal is to get to level 6. We're not trying to stay at level 5. That's like playing on your PS5 or your Xbox and you stay at the same fucking level. For the whole year, you're just there. Yeah, I'm on level 5 while your friend's at level 100. Your friend's not going to want to play with you when you're at level 5 when he's at level 100 because he's fucking, elevated. It's the same thing in life. If you want to elevate, you got to consistently keep leveling up like a fucking video game. So the way you level up is by doing these tasks. And that's my biggest advice for you guys today. So that pretty much sums up today's call. And yeah, let's make truly 2025 the best year for every single one of us. And I want to see every fucking one of you guys succeed and truly win because I'm seeing it. Everybody's crushing their goal. Everybody's winning. Everybody's succeeding. But now let's make the decision to go pro to take it to that next step, to make it to that next level. And by next year, this conversation is going to be very different. And I want to see every single one of you guys be in a different place in life. But yeah, that's today's call. Boom.